In the last throes of passion, they both saw the room go white. This time, their combined spirits turned a brilliant ruby red, filling the room. Then the room became dim. "Tell me what you saw," Richard whispered breathlessly. "Our spirits were a beautiful red color that filled the room," Sabrina said. "I saw that too," Richard confirmed. Did you know red is the color of the root chakra? And in the book, Mystical Love, I wrote about how when Richard and Sabrina get together, they start seeing these types of phenomenon. Now, it starts with the root chakra. And the reason why is because the root chakra is the most important chakra to balance. What does this look like for you? Let's find out. Now, as you can see in the chart right here, this little red one right here, that chakra is the root chakra, and it sits in the base of your tailbone. We went over that a little bit on the last video, but here's what I want to say about the root chakra. If you are feeling unwell, if you're feeling sick or tired or something is going on in your life with your health, you're going to want to check in with that root chakra a lot, right? Because there's insights that the root chakra can give you to help you with your physical health. Also, this is another chakra that is tied to security and stability financially, and in other areas of your life. But I've noticed in the interwebs lately that a lot of people are talking about money mindset and things like that and financial stability. And with these crazy times going on right now, it's no wonder. I mean, everything is changing. People don't deal with change very well. And then you have our political temperature in the United States that's just doesn't feel friendly, right? So I'm not into politics and I don't claim to be like some guru, but I know when I feel the collective energy as being unstable and chaotic, and this is what it feels like. Now, notice that when it feels like this, we really have to come back to ourselves. And that is why I like the chakras for guidance. So when you tap into your root chakra, there's a couple of things you can do to balance it right off the bat. Number one is you can take a walk. And it's, yes, really that simple. Like I'm thinking to myself, okay, is it really that simple? Yes, it is that simple. So as an example, I had a reviewer on my book give me it wasn't a bad review, but it triggered me. And I was like, oh my gosh, my work is horrible and nobody likes me and da-da-da. You know, you can go in that tailspin. Well, all I did was I went outside, I listened to some chanting music, and I walked outside for a good 15 minutes or so. Not only did I work up a good sweat and my muscles felt good afterwards, but I came back to my office and I thought, oh, wow, okay, so what's this perspective? And I was able to step outside of that tailspin and get right down to it. One of the reasons that is because I balanced my root chakra just by walking. Super cool, right? Another thing that you can do to balance your root chakra is put your bare feet on the earth. Now, the root chakra is all about grounding, and if you're not grounded, everything seems like it's all over the place, right? When you put your feet on the bare earth, your root chakra just basically can dump all that energy that's not really serving you and just give it to Mother Earth. Now, what happens to that energy? Because energy is not created, nor is it destroyed. So what happens to the energy? Well, it goes to Mother Earth. Mother Earth transmutes it, and then you can absorb they call them negative ions. So it's kind of sciencey a little bit. But essentially the negative ions from the earth come back into your system and they balance. And it sounds weird because it's negative ions, but no, negative ions can actually balance your energy, right? And it's directly tied to the root chakra because your root chakra is the last main chakra to go in your body before it hits the earth star chakra, which not going to talk about that right now because this is a very basic thing. So walking, grounding with your bare feet on the ground, it's also called earthing. You can also stand in the aura of trees. And I know that sounds a little woo, but here's the deal. If you stand underneath a tree or you touch a tree's trunk, you can instantly feel better from a tailspin that you are going down, right? And this is part of the root chakra. So nature, earth, grounding, taking walks, physical things, doing physical things. You can even dance. And the bonus with dancing, especially if you like to do it, is it also taps into that sacral chakra, which is a part of creativity. So I want to know in the comments what you're going to work on for this root chakra. Are you going to tap into it for your financial stability? Are you going to tap into it for your physical well-being? Or are you going to just tap into it and see what happens? Because when we do, say, like a simple meditation to tap into our root chakra, it is absolutely amazing. One more thing I want to say before I leave you, and that is there's a crystal for that. So with the root chakra, there are main crystals that you can use to try out to balance this root chakra. Number one is red jasper. Red jasper not only is grounding and balancing for the root chakra, but it can also help with dream recall. Number two, hematite. Now, hematite's really heavy, and if you're having one of those tailspin days and you're just all over the place, or you're super busy and you're just running from one thing to one thing to one thing, hold some hematite and take 3 slow, deep breaths. The breaths will help, but the hematite is heavy, and so feel into the groundedness of the hematite. Number 3, this is my favorite. It's bloodstone. It's a blood purifier. It is dark green, which doesn't seem like it would work in the root chakra that's red, but in actuality, it really works well because it's grounding and it helps with immune system function, which is part of the root chakra as well, right? Physical health, immune function. So try those crystals out this week. Let me know how you feel about them, how they worked for you. And if you think they don't work for you, then try some of the other tips and let me know. Until next time, everybody, have a fabulous day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.